Now I say this is a great idea for a room divider, a little bit of privacy. Now you're going to have to excuse the mess. This is a room in construction. It's still under construction. But what we have here behind the painting is going to be a solar shower. Yes, the water is going to be heated outside by the power of the solar sun, and the water is going to be pumped in, the shower is going to be there. So what we need is a little privacy, and this is the idea. You're going to grab a huge oil painting, the biggest oil painting you can find, or preferably one that fits the size of your cabinet. And then this is the backing. Somehow you're going to have a backing for it to make it look pretty. This backing here is actually ceiling panels. Plastic ceiling panels, which I thought I would put on there. It makes it look decorative. Now this is the cheapest way you could go. These plastic ceiling panels, you can pick these up online for nothing because they're made out of plastic. They're easy to glue on. That will be the backing of our room divider. But the great idea about this room divider is sometimes you can find some really nice cheap oil paintings out there. Now see, this is an oil painting. You see that? It's on canvas. Oil painting on canvas, and it's going to have the beauty to it. It's got the beauty to it. Now on the back of that, you're going to attach the thinnest piece of wood you can find. You see that I've attached that, and you just screw it into the frame. You keep the frame. When you find yourself a huge, big painting that's going to be a perfect room divider for you, then you're going to put the wood backing on the back, and then we're going to attach something. So this is how you hang the painting from the ceiling. Now, as I said, this solar room is under construction, so we can freely build whatever we want to in here. And as you can see, we just attach those metal brackets to the frame of the painting, and then you attach the metal bracket to the ceiling, and there you have the painting hanging from the ceiling. Now there's 1,000 different ways you can do this in your house, of course, but you got to try to find some sort of solid wood up there. If your ceiling is already finished, you're going to have to find a wood panel up there somehow, and carpenters can help you with that. But there's 100 different ways you can hang the painting, but it has to be hung from the ceiling. And of course, once you put a piece of wood on the back, then you're going to have to find something to make the wood look pretty. You could just paint the wood, but this piece of wood I found is sort of a rough looking piece of wood, so I'm going to have to put some decorative pieces on there. Now again, this painting sits right above a cabinet. Now of course, if you wanted to go really nice, you could put ceramic tile on the back, on the piece of wood that's attached to the back of the painting. You could attach ceramic tile. That would be a lot more labor intensive, a lot more expensive, but that would look nicer. And you'd have to make sure the painting was a lot more secure on the bottom and on the top. But this is what it is. What we're looking for is privacy. There's going to be a shower, a solar shower behind there. It's a room divider. That's what it is, privacy. And the oil painting, it's big enough to provide all this privacy. You just have to find a cabinet that sits in front of it that fits pretty good. I believe it's a great idea for a room divider.